Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be making a pattern for this dress. So these are the tools I need, and I have two front and then I have two full front for the skirt. So again, I'll set all of this aside and work on the down part first. So I'll be taking the first skirt pattern for the down part, and from the lower hips I'm going to be measuring my curve. Meanwhile, from the side I'll leave 1 inch or 1.5 inch depending on the sewing allowance you added before I make the mark. So you can start by using your hand to draft what you want before using your marker pen to go ahead and mark it. So when you're done, you're just going to smoothen it up, cut it out and set it aside, and take the second skirt pattern. So from my lower hips I go down by 2 inches, and I think from my upper hips, I go down by 2 inches, and from the side I went in by 3 to 4 inches, and I'm connecting the two together. So guys, if you make it to this part, this is how the skirt is going to look like. And the second thing I want to do is to close the darts for the one I'm going to be doing slash and spread on, and I'm going to spread it. So using 2 inches, I went ahead to mark where I want the slash and spread to start, and I just made it to the other direction, just slantly down, and I marked it. So after I'm done, I'm going to spread this by 2 inches as well, and I'll fold it to the direction I want it to go, cut it out, and that is it for this side. Another thing, if you don't want to waste too much of your pattern, just go ahead and fold this side on your main fabric. It's still going to come out the same way, but I'm just thinking while I was folding, it's a little bit glaring. I can see the mistake I'm making. I can easily go ahead to adjust it. So if you prefer doing it on the pattern, I think that would be wise. The main thing is just to make sure that the side matches when you are actually folding it, and when it's done, nothing else to do. So when I'm done, I'll go ahead and work on my back pattern first. So what I will just do is to measure 3 inches, though as time went by I think I'm going to change the neckline for the back pattern, but this is what I do now. I'll just go ahead and take 0.3 left and right from my dart, and I'm going to cut it out. If you don't want cut at your back, just go ahead and fold in the dart side, and that's it. So now I took the first panel for the front, and from my dart line I'm going to be going in by 0.5 inches, and I'm going to be connecting it to my post point. Meanwhile, just do as if you want to do corsets, and first use your from your post point to your underbust, use it to draw that circle so that you can get where to easily do contouring. So when I'm done, I'll do my neck depth and I'll go ahead and roll it and connect it together. So I'll just do my neck width and that's it. So from this point, you can just follow through all the steps I'm going to be taking. So it's going to be pretty self-explanatory and simple. It's time to duplicate this pattern now before I close all the contouring. So what we'll do is I'll take the second front pattern and then I'll duplicate it and cut it out. So after cutting it out, I'll set it aside and use it for the cowl neck effect for the front part. What I just did there is to cut out from my underbust to my waist and then I kept it aside. Though you don't literally need that if you just want your cowl neck effect to reach the waist side. But I don't want mine to reach the waist, to get to the waist side. That's why I just had to cut it out. So after I'm done, I took the original pattern and I fold in the contouring and I'm just going to put the panels I want and that's it for this part. I'll just go ahead and cut it. So in total, I have 4 panels. I'm just going to set this aside and we'll work on the cowl neck effect. So like I said, for the back, I think I'm going to change the neckline of the back. So what I just do is to use the front to measure the back and then I just roll it straight. I want a pretty straight neckline for the back, so I just cut the one I already made out and this is going to be my pattern for the back and I'll work on a cowl neck effect. So I took the pattern that I have duplicated and I'm just going to go ahead and make lines on it like this and open it up and that's it. So I get another pattern paper underneath this, fold it aside and I just use roughly 1 inch or not up to 1 inch to spread it open. Depends on you actually. So if you want your fold to be a little bit too much, you can go as much as you want. There is no certain rules in this case. So this is the pattern done, and I went ahead to bring back the waist side that I cut out. This is all my pattern done now. Please watch the sewing tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.